federal government has strongly condemned the recent gruesome murder of two policemen, warning that those who carried out the killings videotaped their heinous crime and circulated such will be apprehended and brought to justice. In a statement issued in Lagos on Monday, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, described the abduction of three policemen and the killing of two of them in the most horrific, barbaric, and cannibalistic manner as an unacceptable attack against the state. We have credible information that ASP Francis Idoko, Inspector Emmanuel Akubo, and Inspector Rufai Adamu, all serving officers of the Nigeria Police, were abducted by members of the Eastern Security Network, acting on the instructions of their leader, Chinonso Okafor, aka Temple, on 27th of November 2021. Two of the officers, Inspector Akubo and Adamu, were killed in the most gruesome manner and their decapitated bodies videotaped and circulated widely. The leader of the ESN team that killed the two officers is one Gentle Chinonso Okafor, the most influential commander of ESN in charge of Imo and Anambra states, as well as Gentle, and all those who perpetrated the abhorrent acts will be made to face swift and sure justice, he said. Alhaji Mohammed said, the targeting and killing of security agents under any guise is a direct attack on the state and will not be tolerated. He said the continued attacks on the security agents as well as agencies of government by ESN and Ipob are diametrically opposed to the call in certain quarters for a political solution to the Ipob issue, and wondered why those making such calls have yet to condemn the appalling murder of 7 police officers. The minister paid tribute to the officers who made the supreme sacrifice in the service of their fatherland, as well as all security agencies who are serving the nation to the best of their ability in most difficult moments. He also condoled with the families of the slain officers, praying that God will comfort and strengthen them. So this guy can believe this whole thing. Lai Mohammed can believe this whole thing. But what happened in Lekki toll gate, he says it's fake. It's a lie. You see? He says it's fake. And he's calling. And you know, when it comes to all these people who are not all these, if they are not bandits, they are not Boko Haram, they are not Fulani Esme, you see that the presidency doesn't see anything about those ones that are on a daily basis. They are not angry with them. They are not bothered about what they do. But once it's people from Southeast or the South generally, they will quickly come out and begin to. That is when you now know that we have government. Lai Mohammed will never come. He's always defending the bandits. And he said, the bandits should not be proscribed because you know what? They are for one Nigeria. So that is to tell you that what they are against is just that anybody who is talking about the division of Nigeria, those are the people they are concerned about. Even if you kill millions of people, so far you are still talking about one Nigeria. They are cool with you. They are cool with you. Since bandits have been prescribed now, he has not said anything about. Believe you me, when this man will come out, you'll be surprised because he always have a useless words that he says to aggravate the anger of the people. But he has never come out to condemn Gumi, who has been coming out to defend the bandits, calling for this. Now he's talking about the people who are calling for political solutions to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Lai Mohammed. Now, wow. These people are terrible. They are really, really terrible people. All the killing of our military officers and police killed by Islamic sects, none as the government brought to book to date. God is watching you in all the injustice done in this country. This is the handwork of DSS. DSS killing fellow police officers as plotted by Nigeria government of Malami and Lai Mohammed. How did he know they are ESN? Because those one are coming out to say they are ESN, and the people in charge, the leadership of Ipob has come out to say they are not Ipob members. But bandits and Boko Haram activities can't make recruitments of repentant Boko Haram members difficult. The only thing that we need now is referendum. Those in sympathy with Ipob should be wise and focus on a positive cause. You cannot fight the government by killing government agents who are innocent. Who are they? They say they are not the one, and you still want to force it down on them. This is a game of the Fulani against Nnamdi Kanu to stall his chances. Cheapest blackmail. See how meaningless you are. You did it. You don't even include Boko Haram S-men, bandits, unknown gunmen, and kidnappers, which are the fourth arm of this government. What a shameful statement. Nnamdi Kanu IPOB activities make political solution difficult, according to Lai Mohammed. What a shameful report. One man making the whole country politics difficult. Where is the president? I strongly condemn the killing of police officer if there's any. Federal government of Nigeria, through their spokesman, Mr. Lai Mohammed, did not admit that police and soldiers killed innocent youths at Lekki toll gate during NSAS 2020. And to crown it, Festus Keyamo, in his foolishness, said that the panel of inquiry to look into what transpired is illegal. How I wish that Lai Mohammed will be handled by Ipob. They won't even do that because that is not their calling. They will never do that. How sure are we that Lai Mohammed made is a human being? He does not seem to care if the masses would rise against politicians in self-defense. All the police, all the officers killed in the north is by people. Did Lai Mohammed come out to spew such lies? No. Don't use your office to tell lies that are in head of just because your master asks you to do so. There is life after office. Sometimes I wonder why the inclusion of expired old men in politics, let alone involving old Lai Mohammed in APC, led federal government decision. Does it mean that a whole foolish minister doesn't know that Boko Haram and Islamic bandits have claimed lives? No, they don't talk about all those ones. They don't talk about all those ones. What did Lai say about the fiasco between army and police in Imo State APC government? Same old Fulani trick and propaganda to demonize Ipob and Igbos. Same thing the Fulani did to Hausa and recently Zazaki. Until Nigerians realize that Fulani are destroying indigenous Nigeria, they will not stop. Boko Haram have on different times killed 100 policemen, 50 soldiers, bandits have similarly killed 20 policemen and 40 civilians. Fulani S-men are wearing policemen and army uniforms to kill policemen, rape, kidnap. Who did Lai blame? He said, hoodlums. Never again will Fulani be president. Never again. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.